The team news for tonight shows that Hull City make a change as Matthew Pennington is back in, replacing George Honeyman. So different defence this evening. Mackenzie we expect to go to the right, Pennington and McLaughlin in the middle, with Callum Elder continuing on the left hand side. It's the same front three and a little bit of a change to the midfield. Leo De Silva in as Honeyman drops to the bench, but the inclusions of Tafazoli and Kevin Stewart will be pleasing to Hull City fans. Not given a start straight away just in case, but we may see them make a few minutes later on tonight. And if it's anything like last season's fixture between these two on this ground, we're in for a cracker. That's going to be a free kick. Perfect shooting territory. 4 in the wall for Swansea. He's lifted it, nodded, and to Wilkes over the top of the bar. Good ingenuity, good creativity, when everyone must have thought Maddison could have gone for glory himself. Rolled out to Pennington, who again, he's had to be so patient so far this season, and an injury scare for him, but back in the team tonight. McLaughlin, nice ball through the middle to McGuinness. Now Elder pushing well forward, swings the ball in as well, pops towards De Silva! Goal number 1 of the night, and goal number 1 for a man who has been so incredibly creative and now has shooting boots to go with those attributes. Brilliant ball over the top, and McGuinness did well, just teeing it up for Elder. The ball swung in, the header from Swansea falls into the path of a man who hasn't had many shooting chances so far this season. He gets one now, and he takes it. His first chance of the night, and maybe, just maybe, that opens the door for more goals for him as the season progresses. Norton, looking to go back towards Woodman, and Swansea happy to pass their way out, try and separate the attackers from the midfielders. And they're coming forward with a good bank of 5 players here, Swansea City. Lovely passing play. Gallagher teeing it up for himself, squared, Routledge, equaliser. Brilliant team goal for Swansea City. It's only his 2nd goal so far, but the Swans have responded with an excellent piece of team play. And from the halfway line, it's brilliant play. Worked out wide, look at how many want to come forward. They just find every gap. Gallagher in space, not closed down, lovely little ball across. And Routledge says thank you very much. And Swansea respond very quickly. Gallagher worked it wide to Selina. 3 to aim at in the box, pops it into Ayew, who almost threaded it delicately into the path of Gallagher. Norton, Routledge, now Gallagher, and Gallagher beaten away by George Long. Good stop. There'll have been plenty in front of him obstructing his view. Good save though from the keeper, and Gallagher just wanting to spin the ball onto his right foot, and you can see how many people were in front to really make things an issue. Good stop though from George Long over to his right hand side. And I think Grant McCann may want his players to know that at half time, that Hull potentially in the defensive areas are allowing players in the Swansea colours a little bit of space, like now, because Gallagher has it again, and Gallagher could maybe shoot, but Hull City repel once more. Norton, Routledge, Carl Norton stays on his feet, side netting. Routledge playing it into Carl Norton, who doesn't score very often. Maybe just waited a little too long. He won't get many better chances all season, let alone tonight. Worked across towards Elder. Maddison. Well, he's actually tried to step into a different space. Now runs forward. He gets the shot in. McGuinness trying to latch onto it. Maddison! Another man with his first goal for the club. And Marcus Maddison put all his power into that. He left nothing to chance. And it's now 2-1 to Hull City. Swansea's chances in the first half not taken, and they have been punished. Well, he got away from his man and started charging forwards. And in the end, his deflected shot was a blessing in disguise. Got his head down, started motoring. And the deflection off the back of Wilmot was very fortunate for Maddison. But what the finish. He made sure that ball was going nowhere other than the back of the net. And Hull City are now in front, 2-1. Quick corner, 2-2. There's the quick response, and another man who barely scores in Swansea colours comes up with an equaliser. 2-2. And the pendulum swings back to level quarters. Caught out by a set piece taken quickly. And in all this time, Norton had so much space. Batty. Now Wilkes. Can move inside nicely. Ball's going to reach Irvine. Well worked towards Batty. That looks a decent cross for the head of Wilkes. Wilkes, 3-2. His first goal at the KCOM, and the goals just keep on coming. Equaliser at Reading, and now he puts Hull City in front for the third time tonight. Started it off, working the ball into the middle. It needed a couple more players in black and amber shirts to keep the attack alive. His first header could only be met by Fulton, but once again inside the penalty area. It's the second invitation which is gladly accepted by Hull City's forwards. Eyes on the prize with the header. Wasn't successful, but he was with his shot on the left foot. Gallagher trying to make some space for himself to pull the trigger, and over the top it goes. Probably his best chance of the night, and it was almost a spectacular one. Distributed up to Bidwell. That's a good ball down the line for Ayew. Andre Ayew. The more experienced man gets away from Mackenzie, and Swansea City equalise. The man who has had barely any minutes all season, plagued with injury, off the bench to equalise. And we are level for the third time tonight. Mackenzie the wrong side of his man, and Andre Ayew puts it on a plate for Jordan Garrick, who gets in the 6-yard box. He's only got to hit it goalwards, and it's likely to go in. Ayew wide to Bidwell, a teasing ball for Ayew. Big block, peels for handball, and nothing is going to go Swansea's way. Woodman. Swansea passing it around their defensive lines at the moment. Grimes, first chance Hull have had to press, and the diagonal ball takes it into safer territory for Swansea. Ayew pushed to the floor by Mackenzie. Back on his feet, Gallagher. 5-man defensive line for Hull City, but they could be breached in the end of the game. Gallagher, shot spilled in! Swansea City turn the game on its head, and Liverpool's hot prospect has come up with the goal which completely flips the perspective of this championship encounter. It's an unlucky 7th against Hull City. Swansea unbeaten in Yorkshire this season, 4 games they've played here so far. And it looks as though, unless there's a drastic change, it's going to be 5 out of 5 where they've taken points in this county. Going in search of Tom Eaves, the ball is hit away. Here's Tafazolli. Eaves trying to win the ball, and now Honeyman, he plays it on for McKenzie. He's got it into a good crossing position. Now then, oh, it's just kept out by Woodman. Tom Eaves going up for it. Freddie Woodman getting across. It's thrown by McKenzie. Don't think he's going to get onto it. De Silva well positioned. Brewster able to slide and get it away. Pennington sends it in. Headed by McGuinness. De Silva, the pressure on Swansea. De Silva feeling the effects of that challenge, but Hull aren't going to stop. McKenzie. Good looking cross. Headed away. It's Pennington who puts it in. Flicked on. Now McGuinness. Eaves! In the nick of time! An important goal from a fan favourite to make it 4-4 at the KCOM. Relief for Hull City and dismay for Swansea. Another sub tonight has come up with an important goal, and Mackenzie's ball in at first wasn't actually targeted by Tom Eaves, but he's onside there, and McGuinness and Tom Eaves, the 2 target men, combine. Ooh, is Eaves offside? I'm not sure. The flailing leg of the Swansea defender, I think, has kept him on. It's a very close call, but Tom Eaves has done his duty in stoppage time, and it's now Hull City 4, Swansea 4 in one of the memorable games at the KCOM Stadium. The points and goals are shared in an incredibly entertaining goal-scoring encounter. Tom Eaves has dug Hull City out in the only occasion they fell behind. They had the lead 3 times. Brewster put Swansea in front, and it looked as though it was going to be the same old from recent weeks. Swansea are going to feel so aggrieved, the amount of chances they've carved out tonight, but Hull City have carved out their own. Hull City 4, Swansea City 4.